Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Madero. I wanted to check in with you after your Module 1 assignment and kind of give you an update of my observations with your first assignments. I want to let you know some of you have received an email from me that requires you to do some updates on the assignment. Please don't think that that means that you didn't do well or that you failed in any way. Don't think that at all. I want you to know that we're here as a team, and this is a very, very challenging program. And this is your basically the beginning. So I want to make sure that you have the right habits and the right tools, access to the right tools, so that you can run the distance. And so that's why I wanted to make this video. Some of you had issues with APA formatting. I just wanted to go through a little bit of about that. So if you have a paper or if you want to take some notes, that would be great. The first thing is that the abstract is not included. So don't worry about the abstract in future assignments. You're going to worry about your abstract when you turn in your DSP, but before then, don't worry about it. We don't need it. Okay. The second thing is that you do need a cover sheet, and that cover page, title page, basically follows the format that I think it's described in the assignment. So be sure that you include that as well. Another thing about these assignments is that even though the assignments, the cases, and the SLPs ask questions, we do want every assignment to be presented in an academic research essay format. Just think of it as practice. All of these case assignments that you're going to be submitting for the next year and a half, 2 years, they are practice for when you put together your DSP. So your DSP has research questions, but you don't answer them like, this is the question, this is the answer. We want to elevate your writing to a doctoral level. So that's why we should avoid habits such as having a thesis statement saying, this paper will do such and such. If you need help developing that, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help you with that. I also wanted to show you about a tool that's available other than the Scribber tool that I've already sent you a video on, but this is a tool called Turnitin. Turnitin is a plagiarism, basically detection tool. So that the instructor knows and the student is aware of if there's any possible copying of resources or material from outside references. Now, at this doctoral level, most of what we're doing is research. So what we're focusing on is the references that are outside our realm. But keep in mind, at the doctoral level, we only quote directly when we are defining a term. Let me repeat that. We only quote directly when we are defining a term. And that's a principle you're going to keep with you throughout the entire DSP process. So we want to get away from quoting directly. And there's a couple of reasons for that. First reason is sometimes we can pick out a sentence, put it in our paper, but we're not including the entire essay that is presented. We're just taking a little piece, and sometimes we can take it out of context. And we can manipulate that to our benefit for our paper, and we don't want to do that. Second of all is that our goal is to have their ideas support our ideas. And so we want to borrow the ideas and cite that we borrowed the ideas from such and such. So what does that idea borrowed mean? Borrowed means that you use the idea. Now, some students will change words in between, but sometimes it may not be enough, and it will show up on a Turnitin report. So we really want to use that thesaurus that we can find in any Word document. Use that thesaurus. If you really like the word they used, take that word, put it in the thesaurus, and reword it. Reword their thoughts to come in line with your writing style. That's really what we want. That's how we lower that Turnitin score. Okay. Also, I wanted to show you the tool that we have online. That's why you're seeing this screen here. So this is a model of your course, but I just wanted to give you an idea of, I'm going to click this practice Dropbox. Click practice Dropbox, and you should be using this practice Dropbox for every assignment that you submit because it will give you a Turnitin score. Okay. It gives you instructions. It says upload your file. To the right of the practice Dropbox, click on the link that reads X submissions, X files. Click on the colored box to see how your paper compares with other Turnitin submissions. The highlighted sections are similar to previously published documents. Review those sections and restate the ideas in a way that shows your professor you're learning the material and not parroting someone else's ideas. And number 5, after you've modified your work, cite the original source from which you got these ideas. Okay, so it gives you a little illustration here. So